Okay, so we're going to play a game here, Sollux and I, and it's going to basically be my sweet, awesome, way better version of Solitaire that involves multiple players based off of the human game Solitaire, which can be played through a physical deck of cards or on a computer. And this version is way better because it's like intricate and complex and builds off of social structures where the suits represent the quadrants and the chronology of it basically represents the difficulty to matchmake over your lifespan. You can't match up consufficient with itself or conciliatory with itself because the whole game is about inaccuracy to find accuracy. So while you're doing all of the rows here, it's not going to match up. And the conclusion of the game is when you can match up each ace, so spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs, in the proper order, and they're all matched up, and it's all perfectly even. That is how you succeed at this game. And that strategy is the only one that works. There is no other way to go around it. In order to take turns with this game, all you have to do is play until you run out of options on your board here, and when you come to the term where you have to pick from the deck, you switch turns, and that process is continued throughout the game. You should try to include people who relate in your social structure within the game because that'll just make it more realistic and more relatable. Sollux is going to play with me today to demonstrate this fantastic recreation of the shitty-ass human game Solitaire, which is now going to be called Karkat'S Awesome Badass Romance Multiplayertaire. You have to flip 3 and use the top one first when you draw from the pile. When you run out of cards, you just flip the deck over and you start again. Also, I would probably suggest you play with people who are patient and like to think over their decisions.
It was an honest mistake. Are you kidding me? You lose this game quite often.
You can't always be a winner in romance.
Yeah, but why do I always get, like, the awesome plays and then it just stops?
Maybe it's saying something about you, Sollux. Have you ever thought about that?
Maybe it's just a game, Karkat.
Maybe it's more than a game.
It's just a card game. That you just add romance to it.
No.
So it just so happens to have our quadrants.
It doesn't happen to have. It was created to have. This game was based off of it.
I studied up on that Solitaire game. There's no romance to it.
Well, where do you think they got the symbols? You know, if you realize that we came first.
Well, I know we came first. But there's a cultural difference here. Let's just play again. You started first last time. I think I should start first this time.
I think that's a stupid reason to think you should start first, but fine, I'll humor you.
Alright.
Just because that was the easiest start of a game ever.
Alright, your turn. Just so you know, I got all 3 of those aces.
I thought you weren't reading too far into this. Asshole.
Well, since you seem to insist that it's purely romance, I guess I'm doing pretty hot, aren't I?
Just because you started out real hot doesn't mean you're going to finish with flying colors.
Oh, yes, it does. Alright, your turn. Well, you're not very lucky at this game, are you? Look at all the plus quadrant I'm getting. Keep the spades. Alright, this is getting good. Wait, what's this? Sit. No.
Fuck! You fucked it up! You could have done. Oh my god!
wouldn't have.
Yes,
This is the
because
last
6
card.
would have gone here, and then the fucking 5 would have
no,
gone
'cause
on here. Shut up, it would have worked.
No, it wouldn't
Look,
have.
yeah, because this, and then you could have replaced the 7 fucking thing here
No.
over fucking
No.
here, and it could have
No,
opened
that
that
was
up,
the
and
end
then
of
you
the
would have
game.
had this, and then it would have fucking kept going!
Ugh.
You fucked it up!
I didn't fuck it up. We lost the game.
You fucked it up! It's on the fucking video! You know you did!
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did! We're gonna prove this shit right now! We just proved that Sollux fucked it all up. And I was right, obviously. Oh, you haven't organized them yet? You're gonna just leave them a fucking mess after you screwed up the rest of the game? You're not even gonna organize them into a deck and shuffle?
This is just a stupid game anyway.
It's a great game, and you're just pissed off because you screwed it up at a very simple turn point. We could have won that one. It had that last pile. And if you had just moved that goddamn 7 after replacing those 2, it could have just opened that up and a whole new fucking pile. It was going so smoothly, too.
Can't believe I fucked up that game.
Use yourself as a reference.
What's that supposed to mean?
What the fuck do you think it's supposed to mean? This is a game about romance, and obviously you just don't have the fucking skill.
I had it going.
Yeah, and you got carried away in your excitement and you fucked it all up. This kind of is a game that's trying to teach you patience, and if you can't figure that out already, then you've just lost in your own fucking life. Think about that.
I don't see why this has to have any personal, deep meaning towards it. It's just a game.
Yeah, but your choices and decisions and shit, that's personal. And since you're playing the game, you make it personal.
We just lost again.
Yep, we lost. It had nothing to do with miscounting cards. That would be the stupidest thing to do. And impossible to even conceivably fuck up.
I don't care if it's about romance. It's not romance. It's just a game.
I may have miscounted.
I didn't even may have miscounted. So, before we even started, we were doomed to fail.
Isn't this some of the shit you should have been able to predict?
Finally. Oh my god, yes.
You should
It's
explain
so awesome.
what's going on now.
Okay, so after how many games did we play?
Let's not talk about it.
Alright. We finally won this stupid game. We finally got this romance thing down.
Oh fuck, I miscounted. I wasn't paying attention.
I think that's a 9, and I see a 6.
No, because
5
where
or
the
9.
fuck did this come from? Fucking 9s and 6s looking the same.
You need help?
No.
No. That's not how you count, KK.
Why don't you just finish explaining then?
Well, what else do I have to explain? We won. That's all that matters.
Well, what do these represent, Sollux? Do you even know?
Yes, the quadrants.
And what about them?
We mastered them all. What a true romance. Masters. We school anyone who's played this game. I think I should do the rest for him.
No, I'm doing it. Get your hands off.
Nope. You need help. You can't see.
Where'd the fucking 10? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you play the stupid, horrible, great, fantastic, fuck you, you'll never get it right game.
Made by Karkat'S.
Because this is the only way to succeed at life, is to be able to figure this out. If you can't figure your own goddamn life out, and you might as well just give up now. And if you can't keep persevering, then give the fuck up. Because this is extremely metaphorical and symbolic.
And I can't believe we actually won this game.
Yeah, I guess compared to all the times we fucked it up, and especially you fucking it up, it was kind
I
of
thought we
nice.
weren't going to talk about that.
Oh, we didn't talk about it.
We won now.
Yep.
And that's all that matters.
Yes, that's true. The challenge is you try to play this game, try it, see if you can do it right. And if you can't, then that's your life in a fucking nutshell, isn't it? My game is like the best fucking game ever that could have ever been converted out of some horrible Earth game, so play it.
Yeah, it's a lot better than human games.
Human games are awful.
They are. So, wanna play again?
Oh god. Yes.
The one game that they could have won
Mhm.
together. So it's fucked it all up. And now it's like all like they're all losing. And
I know,
just
now
like,
there's just like a downward slope and they're all pissed and they're all like, oh, I don't want to play anymore.
yeah, Sollux still wasn't playing. He's like, I'm winning this game. Fuck this shit.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck this shit. I'm winning.